What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Sports Network. And a couple things you're gonna notice already is one, my light is off, so there's not really great light in this. Two, I got a lot of laundry that I have to do as well. But I just wanted to kind of record this video and talk to you guys about the game and the experience, everything like that. Just because, you know, a lot of people have been to Dolphin games, and you know, there's some people who haven't, but a lot of people have been to Dolphin games. They know how it is. But I just want to talk about the experience. I used to have season tickets way back when. I think it was 2015 or 16. And it was great. It was fun. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was awesome. And so I just want to talk about the game, how it went, the experience I had sitting in the section that I was in, if I'll ever sit in another section again, really, because that section was just amazing. So pretty much I guess I'm going to talk about everything. So pretty much when the owner and runner of DolphinsTalk.com came to me on, he asked me into their DMs if I would be interested in doing it. Going to a game, he would send me out, and I would just kind of record some content for them, interview some people, ask them a couple questions, and I was like, yeah, sure, yeah, I would love to do that. I kind of thought nothing of it. I thought, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't happen. Either way, if it does happen, that'll be great. It'll be an opportunity for me to kind of do something different. I'm sure people would enjoy it, and I thought, I could get a good amount of people to talk, and so I was wrong. I could not get a lot of people to talk. And it was interesting. I mean, like I said it in the video, and it's true. I know it kind of had an abrupt ending, but I said in the video is that a lot of people didn't really want to talk. Half of a parking lot 18 yellow, ignored me and my friend. They just pretended like we weren't there. It was, half Bears, half Dolphins. A lot of people were Bears that were in our kind of section, but all the Dolphins fans kind of ignored us. And for the first two guys, Dominic, and I forget his friend's name, but those were the first two guys that I walked up to, and the dude was like, the guy Dominic, the main one that was talking, just looked at his friend and was like, yo, you want to do this? It's for a website. Sure, why not? And they both just kind of were like, yeah, sure, cool. They asked me for the website. I told them about it, everything like that, and they were down, and they were cool with it, and they were extremely awesome. It cut off, but they said fins up at the end. It just, my friend had cut the recording, but honestly, it was still pretty good. It was nice there. The second people I went up to, well, it was after another 3 or 4 families, and they were, that I went up to that group of people, and the girl that was there, the woman said, oh, he would be really down, and then the other guy is, yeah, he would be down, and I guess a person that they were there with, a member of their family or friend or whoever, he just told me, I don't really know a lot, about sports. I'm a Dolphins fan. It's not, I can't answer a question when you ask me about defense and zone defense and all that stuff. I just really enjoy the sport and everything like that. And I told him, I said, listen, honestly, you don't need to. One lady was kind of interesting about it, or maybe a little bit rude at the same time. She asked me, she was like, well, we need to see ID. And I was like, I mean, I can show you my Florida ID. I don't have like an ID that says I'm from DolphinsTalk.com, but it was really interesting. And he was down, and he said, sure. And he's like, do you want me to just, after, talking to him for a couple minutes, and then, I had the interview with him, and he said, hey, he asked me some stuff about the website, and I told him, I was like, I can show it to you if you want. And he was like, no, that's fine. And I said, he asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm a video contributor to the website, stuff like that. And he was like, oh, how many followers you guys have? And I was like, oh, the Twitter, I believe, has around like 10,000 followers. He asked me if I could put Boat World in it and put, boatworld.com, all that stuff. So that's what I did. And, I did that. And then his family, friends, or whoever was there with him offered me and my friend food. And it was really nice of them, really kind of them. And they all kind of were just talking to me like general people, just nice, really nice people. And I really enjoyed it. And I was really happy about that because, after getting a bunch of people to say no and getting one person and a bunch of more people say no and then getting this big old family who was extremely down for it, and there were a couple that were even chiming in as well that I wish I could have gotten, hey, maybe a couple you want to do it, and I record a couple different people, but they were really nice about it. They were really kind about it, and they were awesome, and they tailgated the whole game. They were just sitting out there tailgating the entire game, and we saw them when we came out. The experience itself was nice. I felt like it was kind of weird because I'm one of the Dolphins fans that, when I'm watching at home, I like to really sit and watch. Of course, I tweet out things on Twitter after I see plays and stuff like that. But I like to sit and watch, and I'm pretty much quiet unless a big play happens. Then I go crazy in my house. But I just watch. I watch certain players. I watch certain things. So it was different being in a stadium because, I wanted to get hyped and stuff like that. And there were, the section I was sitting in, 335, was full of really hyped Dolphins fans. There were a lot of Bears fans too, but it was like this group of Dolphin fans, I think, that just sit there all the time. It's where they sit. I don't know if they have season tickets, but they sit in section 335. And they were just going crazy. And they were, they were going wild and people were standing up, and I'm sitting there for a little bit, for like the first quarter, just kind of watching players. I watched Xavier Howard a lot, just watching him and his coverages and just following him, not even knowing what's happening in the play. And it's just because, that's what I like to do. I like to watch certain things about it. So I watch him. I watch certain things that Brock Osweiler was doing. Kenyon Drake, Frank Gore, blocking, everything like that. I watched Khalil Mack a lot to see if he was getting anything out. There was a couple times where I was like, where is Khalil Mack, and it was great. And I started to, talk to them, and it was fun, and it was interesting, and I really loved it. The game goes on. So the game starts, everything like that, going, tracking back. Really worried. I was really worried that Brock Osweiler wasn't getting the job done. I was wrong. He threw a couple errant passes, had 2 picks, but I was wrong. He, got us a touchdown in the first quarter to Nick O'Leary. It seems like he's the starting tight end now. That's an interesting topic to talk about, and I'll have that up probably on Thursday. But yeah, that happened. The quarterback play was nice. The defense couldn't get a stop. Like I said in the video, Bobby McCain is much needed to be back. And honestly, I didn't really see a difference between Osweiler and Tannehill, and I'm a huge Tannehill fan. I wore my Tannehill jersey to the game, and I wore it just chilling, and I keep it up and everything like that. And I didn't really see a difference. I would obviously like a healthy Tannehill over a healthy Brock, but if he has to play against the Lions this weekend, then he has to play against the Lions this weekend. It's not going to be a situation like with Matt Moore, because Matt Moore was not able to do that stuff as a Dolphin. So there's that. Running back situation was nice. Blocking, like I said, it seems like Khalil Mack was virtually he was non-existent. A lot of people were saying, oh, well, he had an ankle injury. He got dominated. Ankle injury or not, that's one of the best, arguably the best defensive player in the NFL for the next years to come. Probably 5, 7, maybe even 10 years to come. It doesn't matter if you got the ankle injury, bud. He was dominated. He was getting dominated by the Dolphins offensive line, and it was to a point where he switched him onto Laramie Tunsil. They switched him from Jawan James onto Laramie Tunsil, and he still couldn't do anything on Laramie Tunsil. They were toying with him. There was at one point, I saw a clip, I don't know if it was Laramie Tunsil or Jawan James, but it was just one arm, just pushing him back with one arm. And yes, ankle injury, everything like that. That's the best defensive player in the game. Aaron Rodgers is playing with probably torn ACL. No one really knows. I'm not really sure what the actual injury is. He's out there dominating. So, when something doesn't go your way, don't come up with excuses, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this is a long video. I just wanted to talk about it, and then also kind of, I guess, update you guys at the end of the video and let you know. So obviously, you probably noticed the past 2 weeks I'm posting every other day. So it seems like Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday sometimes, and Sunday again, and then sometimes on Friday. That's just because the way that my work schedule is right now, and school as well. I'm not getting home until 9 o'clock at night, and I'm not going to just sit there when I get off of, I'm going to school from 10 to 2, and then after that, I'm in work from like 2:30, or well, I'm at school from like 10 to 3. So then I'm there, then going straight to work and working till 9 and closing and everything like that. And then I come back home. I want to just chill, play some games with friends, do my homework, everything like that, just chillax. So the days that I don't have school, Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's when I sit down and I record early in the morning. At this case, it's not early in the morning, but I'm still recording either way. And I just kind of chill and relax and enjoy it. And then I go to work, have this video go out at 4:30, which is why you see them go out at 4:30. And then Saturdays, I sometimes record, sometimes I don't. And then I give you guys a video Sunday. I think it's better also because I'm not rushing out to get a video out every day just so I can get content out. I'm rushing to think of an idea that I want to talk about and getting it out there. And yeah, even last week doing that, I was able to think of questions, think of ways, if someone was going to ask me a question back, how I could answer to them and everything like that. So it was giving me opportunities to kind of think of more things to come up with better ideas. So yeah. And also, update on the Dolphins series. I lost all the files. I went onto my Xbox, and this wasn't like last time I lost my files, it was on my PC. That's because my PC had broken. This time it was on my Xbox. I tried getting onto the file. I was playing a game. I was in the second season. I was playing the third preseason game, and my Madden froze. And then I tried to come back, and I still had the files, but I lost the actual save on my Xbox. So I went, and my Madden froze, and then I turned on my Xbox, turned it back on, and when I turned it on, I was all the way. I guess I had been playing so much I never saved, which is my fault. and I ended up all the way back in week 7 of year 1, which I had already recorded. So I wasn't going to just kind of put all that video out and come back. So now I created a new one, and it should be out whenever it comes out, but I'm not going to rush those because, yeah, it's just going to be something I put out every now and then. So I hope you guys very much enjoy this video. Make sure you guys check out dolphinstalk.com. I'm just going to keep it up like this. Check out dolphinstalk.com. And if you haven't seen my vlog or whatever, it was interesting stuff. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's on youtube.com/samurairadio. If you're watching on dolphinstalk.com, click the YouTube button down below. Come subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment, and as always, I will see you guys next time, and peace!